let's say he's right and she's not answering the phone. I don't care if you're not answering the phone. You have my child in your house. I am knocking on your door.
Stella's doing well with the heart monitor, and Devon's been consistent picking up Nova from school, which takes a lot off my plate. I still need to call Lewis's dad back, but I know it's going to be a difficult talk, so I asked Shay to come over for support.
Hello!
Hello! Look so cute.
You look cute. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'll just stop and say the fact that she had to go and chase down Lewis's dad, like, this is a grown man, you know, that you're kind of like, hey, I don't know what else to do. Like, this guy's not in my life. You guys are grandparents. You're also not in the child's life. And it's just sad that she just has to go chasing down somebody's dad. You know what I mean?
So I decided to message Lewis's mom, and Shirley helped me, obviously, because I don't speak fluent Spanish. I want to figure out what is going on, and I want her to know full details because Lewis has been telling his mom that he calls me and I don't answer. Obviously, Lewis is lying because he does not call me.
Yeah.
So his dad...
That's so shitty. Like, I think any person already in Briana's shoes would be livid, right? Just to, like, imagine being a single mom, doing all the things that she's doing for this child, having this guy, like, not do fucking anything, you know, and then to hear that, you know, he's giving a different side to his parents, like a little boy, and saying, well, she's not answering my calls, and like just putting blame on her. That is so high school. That's little boy shit, you know. And, you know, good on Briana for not reacting and focusing on the wrong thing. You know what I mean? She's kind of just like, whatever, that's ridiculous. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. There's a bigger picture here. Let's talk about how you guys are not around for Stella. Do you want to be or not, like, type of thing. So that definitely shows her maturity there, just her response to that, like, he lied. There's a lot of women or people that would have just been like livid over that, right, and kind of focused on that, which is valid to an extent, but when you have a kid, there's more important things, right? So good on her.
Called me because he speaks English.
Okay.
I'm gonna call him back. Hi, how are you? This is Briana. I know that I had a missed phone call from you. Yeah, Lewis doesn't visit Stella. Maybe once every 3 or 4 months he'll come by, but for the most part, he doesn't visit, and he does not call whatsoever to see how she is doing. I just can't wrap around my brain how none of you guys have really been there for her. I feel like you as an adult should have reached out regardless so that we could figure it out. It's not my job. I'm doing my job as a parent, and that's being Stella's mom. That's my job. Your job as a grandparent is to look for her. Me and Lewis have no problems. My problem with him is him not being a parent to Stella. That's the only problem that we have. And I don't know what happened from when Stella was in my belly to today. I don't know what changed, because he's the one that begged me to keep Stella because he wanted to be a father. He disappeared and he never came back.
Yep.
I just don't understand, but whatever. It is what it is. Hopefully Lewis could get his shit together, and hopefully you guys could do the same. And if not, that's fine, because I've been the best mom that I could be. And if he doesn't want to be a part of Stella's life, he needs to let me know that, and I'm not going to hate him for that, and we could take the necessary steps to remove him off the birth certificate, to remove his rights to do something so that he's not in my way of taking care of Stella. He's not consistent, and he could blame me all he wants, but I know the truth, I know my story, and I'm going to protect my daughter no matter what. And right now, the first person that's breaking Stella's heart is her own dad. And that's sad.
That is heartbreaking. That is, you know, there's a lot to unpack there. You know, knowing Briana and Lewis's story, if you remember, if you've been watching from the beginning like I have, from when Briana got pregnant, her and Lewis didn't really know each other, right? Like, they legit just started dating. She got pregnant, And then she wanted to have an abortion because she was like, look, I already have Nova. My hands are full. I don't even know you that well, dude. Like, and he begged and begged and begged her not to have the abortion and to keep Stella, right? And, she was hesitant about it. But she kind of looked at him with trust, right? Like she's looking to him like, okay, like I don't know how I'm going to do this, but you're saying you're going to help me and we're going to get through this together. And to see what's happening now is the worst nightmare, right? That she was fearful of. So I like just that alone is heartbreaking. I don't think she's really had time to process any of this, right? And she's just now like, hey guys, what the fuck are you doing? Are you going to be in her life or are you not? I don't care what he's telling you. And like I said earlier, that's really shitty. I do believe Briana, again, we don't see all sides. We don't have phone conversations. We don't have text messages, screenshots. We don't have any of that. But just from what I've seen from the show, like, again, there's edits and I know it's a show and everything, but I believe her because where's Lewis been at? He's not around, right? And, even in this scenario, let's say he's right? Just giving an alternate universe here. Let's say he's right and she's not answering the phone. I don't care if you're not answering the phone. You have my child in your house. I am knocking on your door to be like, hey, we need to talk. I need to see my child, right? So it's a bunch of bullshit, right? So I do feel a little empathy for the parents because the parents are kind of in the middle, right? They don't know. That's their son. They're just going off of what their son is saying. They don't know Briana. This is the first time they're talking to Briana, I believe anyway. And she's just like letting them have it. This is what I've been doing. That's what I've been doing. And, taking that phone call from Briana is a lot. She let it out as she should. But at the same time, the parents are kind of in the middle, right? Like, and it's not really her job to try to prove anything to them. She's like, look, I know who I am. At the end of the day, there's a bigger picture. You want to see Stella, you text me or call me a day and time. You know what I mean? Brianna would put all the BS aside and meet up with them. So that is the bigger picture here, is always the child first, which, with co-parenting situations, unfortunately, BS gets in the way. And let me know what you think in the comments. And thank you so much for watching.